Oh, hello everybody, Jason up, New Age Revolution Cave. Video 2 of 2 for you tonight, folks. You just saw me open up the Logan Paul LJN, and I'll tell you right now, I am worlds more excited about what I'm about to open up now, because we have the famous white box, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. The famous XOX by Random Treasures custom LJN style figure is in here, and I know who it is. And not only does he blow Logan Paul out of the water, this is the most excited I have been for an XOX figure, because I know who it is. I've been pushing for this figure. This figure has been in all of my top 5 must-have communications with Net. Now that I've opened up the line of communication with Print Fury, the genius over there at Print Fury, I've mentioned this figure to him, and I think we're going to be happy with the next few releases from XOX. Very happy. I know Net was extremely excited about Doink. It sold incredibly well. It sold so well that she stopped painting Doink because of the amount of time that went into it. So you can no longer get a painted Doink. However, what is in here, I'll tell you, I have you know, if you've been watching, I have started opening the doors of PACW. What's PACW? Some of you newcomers say, well, it's Play Action Championship Wrestling, folks. Play Action Championship Wrestling is me, a grown man, almost 50, sitting on the floor with a few herniated discs and degenerative disc disease, and sitting on his hard basement carpeted floor, crisscross applesauce, playing with his LJN figures. That's right. Playing with his LJN figures. And I used to film it. I used to film it and humiliate myself and put myself out there into the world, and had a blast. And then I stopped. Well, just recently I've busted some of the figures off the shelf, got a little tag team title tournament going. I will resume that probably this weekend, and I'm having a good old time. This figure is going to immediately be launched into PACW immediately, because this is the figure, this is one of the top 5 figures I've wanted. Give you some clues. I really, really, really want, and it's needed, and I think it's coming. We need Blackjack Mulligan. We need Blackjack Mulligan, hands down. I really, really, really would like to see Dr. D. David Schultz. I don't think there's ever been a figure of Dr. D. It doesn't matter, because Kevin can do magic stuff, and we don't even need a pre-existing head sculpt. He can just make it. We need Missing Link, but I do have to ask if the masses are watching, if the powers that be that are watching, we don't need this. We don't need that. And I know everybody's going to say, well, that's the Missing Link pose. He grabs his hair. Yeah, but I mean, I know that you're making these to go on people's shelves, and that's right. That is where they belong. But some of us might actually be engaging with them, and this just doesn't work, right? This doesn't work. So maybe that Missing Link, so it's kind of going up there, you know, but it's not back here. I don't want to see it back here. Maybe here, right? Maybe here for the Missing Link. Maybe 2 claws. I don't know. We need Missing Link. We need Blackjack Mulligan. We need Dr. D. David Schultz. And ladies and gentlemen, we needed this figure. And we've got this figure. Oh, some of you already know. Some of you have probably already purchased this. Oh, he's perfect. He's perfect. Great pose, Net. Kevin, you guys did it. I am going to immediately thrust this fella into action. That sounds very strange. I'm immediately going to put this guy on my roster. Oh, He's so good. 83 WWF, 84 WWF. If the line came out a year earlier, I said a long time ago, before I even met Net, I said the Samoans would have been made. She made them. I think Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas would have been made. I think, who else would I think Blackjack Mulligan would have been made. And ladies and gentlemen, the Masked Superstar would have been made. And he is now LJN, ladies and gentlemen, the Masked Superstar. And I'm just so excited. Oh, Bob Backlund would have been made. She did it. Net did it. So we've got the Masked Superstar. And I could not be more excited about this figure. This is going to be, because it's from the era that should have happened. If we did LJN 1 year earlier, we would have the Masked Superstar, right? We'd have Bob Backlund, right? We would whoever else. We'd probably have Iron Mike Sharp, which Net did. We'd have Dr. D. David Schultz if it was done a year earlier. And we would have had the Masked Superstar. And now we do. This is so good. So good. Let's take a look at it. And he's got the blue eyes. He's got the Bill Eadie eyes, ladies and gentlemen. The Bill Eadie eyes. Yeah. Take a look at the mask. Take a look at the mask. The silver mask, the black stars, the black outline. And take a look at this attention to detail. Go check out the Masked Superstar. His hair hangs out the back of his mask. His brown hair hangs out the back of his mask. Just like that. Just like that. We have a wonderful play pose. A tremendous play pose. We have the black singlet with the perfect star decals all around, silver boots, Masked Superstar. A very, very much needed and much appreciated figure. This makes me wish that I had just another row of shelving for the LJNs, because I would do an 84 row. I would do Bob Backlund. I would do the Masked Superstar. I would do Iron Mike Sharp. I would do the Samoans. I'd do Ivan Putski. I would do Mil Mascaras. Those are all figures that could have been made in 1984. And now we have the Masked Superstar to add to it. And I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm afraid to play with them, but I'm good. Oh, I didn't know. Look at the stitching down the back of the mask. Tremendous detail, as we have grown to know and love from XOX. Wow. Okay, so what do, folks? You go on Etsy, right? You hit up the XOX by Random Treasures on Etsy, and you order yourself a Masked Superstar. You get them home, and you have a Masked Superstar versus Hulk Hogan February 1984 matchup. I think the Masked Superstar was the second person that Hogan defended his title against, mainstream on the televised house shows. But Masked Superstar, you have him take on Hogan. Maybe you have him take on Tito for the Intercontinental title. Just some real good early 1984 WWF LJN action. The Masked Superstar, one of my 5 most wanted figures. 5 most wanted figures has been made, the Masked Superstar. Cross them off my list. That leaves Blackjack Mulligan, the Missing Link, Dr. D. David Schultz. And then it's kind of like a toss-up, right? I'd love a Tony Garea. Sure, I'd love a Tony Garea. Right? I'd love a Leapin' Lanny Poffo. Not the genius. I don't need the genius. I need a Leapin' Lanny Poffo. right? I would love a Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo. That would be icing on the cake. But we're not worried about any of that. What you need to do, get your hands on this figure, order them up. XOX by Random Treasures on Etsy. Big shout out to my main man, Kevin, over there at Print Fury. They have killed it. I love this figure so much. A top 5 must-have figure is now done. Now joins the shelf, joins the roster of your LJN Federation. And he is joining mine. He's joining mine. Does Mass Superstar take on Prototype Tito? Oh, what a great match that would be. Prototype Tito really hammering the Mass Superstar. Hits him with the flying jalapeno, as Jesse says. Will the Mass Superstar come out on Piper's Pit and make his debut, his television debut, by coming out on Piper's Pit and challenging Hulk Hogan? Love it. Etsy, XOX by Random Treasures. Order up your Mass Superstar figure. Cross them off your bucket list. Outstanding stuff. We'll see you next time. Good night now.